What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. J&A, John.
I know.
Nice burp.
That's what happens when you give me Coca-Cola.
Yep.
Please sponsor us. We drink a lot of your shit. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, John?
Oh, you know.
How you been?
You know, pretty good.
I'm gonna start every podcast off with that.
How about you?
Couldn't be better. Your mom just made some fire tacos and burritos.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're going to probably be blowing up the bathroom, so we're going to need to call a plumber soon, but that's fine. It's whatever. You know, honestly, you just gotta send it sometimes.
I mean...
You know what I did?
Yeah, I know. You did. I can see where the mouth is. I'm sorry for that, guys. So, what are we going to talk about today?
I'm thinking about high school. Let's talk about high school stuff.
You guys, we go onto this podcast and we don't know jack shit. I mean, we don't know what we're going to talk about. We just started this. I mean, we could talk about anything, really. Really. Our last podcast was about dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes, four-wheelers.
How we bought a bitchin' ass, stupid ass, fucking Yamaha Warrior for a YZ250 two-stroke. So that was that. Today I want to kind of change it up. I want to talk about. Excuse me, another burp. I want to talk about our high school.
Yeah,
freshman year. We're juniors right now. You know, it was my
freshman year. It's been a ride.
Freshman year was. It wasn't a punch in the face. It was a wake up call, kind of.
Yeah,
it was a wake up call.
It wasn't middle school anymore.
No, it was a wake up call, but we took it to our advantage, bro.
Yeah,
we had a blast.
I just kind of like followed you like a lost puppy. I mean, I know being 6'5", 290. I mean, he kind of parts the Red Sea like Moses.
I'd say so myself.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that one incident with the kid. With the knife.
Oh boy, this is funny.
This all started because John wanted to be a big man.
Well, I really kind of was. In the end.
No, you know what we're going to talk about?
What?
Because you said what you was? So, freshman year, John went to a private school. John went to a private school, so not that many people knew of him. Some other private school girls knew of him. So he was known, but he wasn't known like the public school type. And
plus I was dating that one girl, Caitlin.
Yeah, we're not.
And that was kind of like my glow up.
Yeah, that was
like
his glow.
The public school life.
And every girl just fucking fell in love with this little bastard. I mean, I'm no homo, John. You're a good looking little shit.
I mean, I know.
Imagine Cristiano Ronaldo just with kind of a baby face.
Yeah,
that's what he looks like. He honestly looks like that. And so he was, jogging bitches left and right. You know, he was going at it. He really was.
I was talking to girls in like college,
and he was shit. Don't even start. So he was out there. He made some girls. It's freshman year. You know, you got all these girls just drooling over you. So you're gonna take that for your advantage. You're gonna date some girls. You're gonna make out with some girls. You're gonna leave some girls. That's some. A shitload. And he. Jesus Christ. I'm going to talk for him right now. He was a jackass.
Yeah.
He was a complete jackass. I remember that. At first when I met John, I wanted to kill this kid. I fucking hated him. I just see the way he, fucked around with girls and, I wasn't the type to, fuck around with girls. But, lots of people know me, too. I'm pretty hard to miss.
Yeah.
But it was something else. When I don't know if I want to say her name. I'm not going to say her name. There was this one girl. He ripped acid, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's this one. Jesus Christ. There's this one girl. Okay, now my voice is a little muffled. There's this one girl. She loved John. Fucking wanted to smash him. And John, when she got, I don't know what happened between you and that girl. That said that you were going to bring guns to school and all this. This was John's deep era. This is where nobody fucked with him. John had for a couple months of high school, every girl fucked with him, this and that. And then when this happened, people like
Everything stopped.
Everything stopped.
Literally
Everybody hated him.
standstill.
Every guy hated him already because what was going on with him and girls and stuff like that. But like when this happened, that's when like people
This was
looked at
like
him,
I was
viewed
an
him differently.
outcast. I was an outcast.
People viewed him differently. People were scared of him because people were going around saying something. One of the
Rumor
popular girls at school, she said something that was false, and so everybody believed it, of course, because she was like one of the popular people.
Yeah.
Because popular people definitely don't lie.
Right.
But this was, I think, this was a wake up call for John.
Yeah. So basically, here's what happened. There was a girl that liked me, and we were friends before, leading up. Everything was fine. Everything was kosher, and then, she kind of came out and said one day, "Well, I kind of like you, and I'd like to be more than friends if you'd be into that." I said, "Well, I kind of like our stance right now as friends," and I don't know if how I said it like offended her or something, but she decided to take it to a whole new level. Now, me, I used to be like an avid player of airsoft, so I have some guns that look very real and then some that look super fake. So she knew that leading up, and she decided to tell the school, or basically start a huge rumor that went through the whole school that I was going to bring some sort of gun to school and people were going to be in danger.
Dude, I remember this. Remember this. At this time, me and John were friends. Like we started talking about mini bodies and stuff like that. And I remember this. I remember it was like 600-700 kids that showed up to school that day.
Yeah.
Sit out of what 1,000 that we have in our school. Our school is a small school, but it's crammed. Like it's really crammed. And I remember 600-700 people didn't show up to school. And our hallways were fucking empty.
Yeah.
They were fucking empty. Everybody was scared. No one really didn't know who made the threat until the next day. But explain to them what happened when you woke up in the morning and what you got woken up to with the SWAT and everything.
So basically, threats in a small town, they get taken very seriously.
Especially now.
Well, yeah, especially
2018.
Now. 2018.
That was what 2000.
That was freshman year, so basically 2016.
Yeah. So
end of 2016. So anyway, this was taken very seriously, and it was brought to the police's attention. And that night where this rumor was started, now, keep in mind, I have absolutely no clue of what's actually, going on. As far as I'm concerned, I just turned someone down. So, it was about 2:30 at night. 2:30 at night. Everybody's sound asleep. Neighborhood's quiet. Everything's nice. Peaceful.
you live in a quiet neighborhood.
Right, I live in a quiet neighborhood.
He lives in a good neighborhood.
So, 2:30 in the morning, this will startle some people that aren't used to, just abruptness, if that's a word.
Not at all. I don't know what the fuck you mean by abruptness.
Okay, so anyway, 2:30 in the morning, there is banging on the front door like no other. Right?
I mean, already smelled
boom, 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 boom. And then, my dad answers the door. It's the police department.
Livonia SWAT.
Well, yeah, that too.
Oh, they
so
stink like a motherfucker.
Basically, my house got swatted, and I got taken out of bed and patted down, cuffed, and all sorts of just asked questions, And now, once again, keep in mind, I have no clue what's going on. So I'm shouting, "What are you doing? Oh my God!" And, so I got sat down, I was questioned, and at that point, the police that were on scene, you could tell I was trembling,
This is a fucking 14-year-old who's never really been in trouble with the law, who just got his house swatted for something that he does for no reason.
Yeah.
Just a punch in the face. Slapped. What do they want to call it? Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
So anyway, the cops that were on scene and SWAT personnel, they could tell by how I was acting, how cooperative I was, that I for sure didn't do anything. So then they started saying, well, okay, you need to come into the police department at such and such time, and you need to explain to the detective what your side of the story is, and you'll go from there. So that morning at 4:30, I had to go to the police department. I had to explain my side of the story to detectives, which were, there was 3 or 4 of them. They were just completely thinking me I was a suspect. They were saying, oh yeah, you're going to be brought for a judge. You're going away. And me, I'm 14. I'm thinking the whole world's going to end. Like, I still have no idea what's going on. And
this is within a couple months, 2 months of high school.
Yeah, 2 months of high school. So they go through the questioning. They realize...
And, hold up. Sorry to interrupt. And y'all who don't know, like, the first 2 months in high school are, like, the most wake-up call moments in high school.
Yeah.
They really are. They're like, damn, this is high school. This is, like, if I don't focus up in high school, like, I'm not going to get a diploma or anything like that.
Right.
But continue.
Things are taken literally.
Yeah.
So...
I wouldn't say literally. I mean...
Yeah, I wouldn't say literally.
It's that freshman year mentality where, like, oh, I gotta get my shit done. I gotta get my shit done. I can't be late to class. You see little kids running to class and shit like that.
Yeah. And
but
then,
continue.
The cops threatened me with all sorts of stuff. I really wasn't fazed by it because I knew I didn't do anything wrong. So, me being me, I started kind of being like a little jerk to the cops. I mean, I knew I didn't do anything. These cops had everything against me. They kept trying to, they ask you those questions, make you think you did it, and then they come back out, ask you the same question like 20 minutes later, see if your answer changed. Which I didn't budge.
Cops are tricky, bruh.
Yeah, they are.
Sneaky as hell.
So anyway, nothing went my way, and in a good way. Nothing like charges or whatever. So I ended up going to school that day because
Didn't you get tackled?
Yeah, I got tackled as soon as I walked into school. I got tackled. Yeah, that was fun. So I was cleared to go to school. So I walk into school, and literally as soon as I walk into school, our security personnel at our school, they all stop me at the door. And next thing you know, out of nowhere, I get tackled by a big-ass cop. And at that point, I don't know if they didn't, hear the news or whatever and knew that I didn't do anything. But I was still, treated as a threat. So from there...
Which, I mean... Let's be honest. If I was a cop, I mean, I'd still keep an eye on you.
Right.
But is it fucked up that they didn't have that communication? We're like, hey...
Exactly.
We just investigated this kid. You tackled him in front of everybody in school.
So basically, I was embarrassed in a few ways. One, my name being tarnished. So...
Oh, my God.
The rest of that school year...
The rest of freshman year... Everybody
progressing into, sophomore year,
yeah.
I was known as, he's a school shooter.
And, okay, it's not even that. I feel like John's really leaving out a main key here. Freshman, this isn't it happened 2-3 times freshman year. That happened saying he's going to shoot up the school, and then out of nowhere, boom, another thing happened where he says, someone said, he's shooting up the elementary preschool.
Yeah,
so people were just saying all this stuff to this kid, and he just kept his mouth quiet. He didn't say anything to people, and I was always by John's side. I'm looking at people, I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck's going on? Is this world this fucked up? Over
a rumor.
Over a rumor. All this happened because a girl was upset at him. And we're not gonna name who that girl is, but it's what the actual F is going on.
Right. And me, I just accepted it. I mean...
There's nothing you could do.
There's nothing I could do. But there was a point. There was a point I came to it, what was it, sophomore year? Sophomore year I was just fed up with it. And I think someone said, what are you going to do, shoot up the school? And I snapped.
Oh, I love this. Go ahead.
This one time, I'm pretty sure it was sophomore year. I can't remember right now. But, yeah, this kid we were talking about something, and I said... No, I'm not going to do that. And the guy goes something along the lines of, well, what are you going to do? Shoot up the school?
Hey, follow me at Snapchat, NALANEL_Miovich.
Anyway, don't do that. So this kid said that. And I think I was probably listening to music, so I had my headphones in, and all I remember was standing up, taking my headphones out, standing up, taking my headphones out, and I kept a straight face, and all I remember saying was, "Look, if I hear that one more time, I'm gonna beat your ass." Because at that point in time, I was ready to stick up for myself because what needed to be spread around was I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, that, and I don't remember in middle school if this was, in high school, it's like people look at you like all bark but no bite. You know, like there's a lot of kids like that. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of smack and shit and all this, but don't do anything.
When danger comes up, they shy away.
I'm not going towards that, but yes, if like for an instance, let's make it up. I am getting bullied by somebody. Okay, hey, stop it. They're not gonna take me serious. None of the school's gonna take me serious. Everybody's gonna go at it. But once you swing, that's when the school takes you serious.
Yeah.
That's when everybody at school takes you serious. And I don't know if this is every school or just our hard-headed ass, daddy's money ass kids in our school, but like, it's to the point where like, I'm not gonna name his name, but he was getting not bullied, but he was getting, I don't know how to say teased. I wouldn't even say teased, but he'd have a comment thrown at him here and there, and he'd get upset with it. And finally one day he just took off his bag and just swung at the kid. And ever since then, nobody has said anything to that kid about what happened, this and that. And I feel like you earn that respect, but it's not the right respect to have. You agree with me?
You get the respect of, you don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. And you can be the most skinniest fucking kid. You can be 100 pounds, and if you swing at somebody, and you get your ass handed to you either way, like if you get your ass,
you still get some sort of mutual respect.
You get mutual respect, and you understand. Because kids in our school don't want to fight. Well, they really don't want to. Yeah, sometimes they don't want to fight. You know, they don't want to fight. But once you swing at them, it's a shock in the face, and they don't know what to do because you've been so quiet all along. You just told to stop, be quiet. So it's just like, what? Like, did this kid just swing at me? And it's usually you get your ass handed to you if you're small, or they're just shocked and you can walk away with it.
Right.
So it's like, I feel like nobody expected you, John, to just stand up for yourself and be like, oh, okay, he's serious about this, Right. Like, for an instance, I was new to my school in sixth grade, and I still go with the same exact kids now, and I was in Livonia.
Yeah.
I wasn't really liked by the upper class, like Stevenson, the rich school, if you want to call them. I was in Churchill because I was supposed to play in Churchill, so I played for the Livonia Orioles, Little League team. And I kicked ass, I'm not going to lie. And not that many people liked me because they didn't know how I was, but they just saw a big, tall kid who stand straight up and sticks out his chest, which I did. And they automatically thought that, I'm a show off, that, I think I'm big and shit, which I don't. I understand that I'm big, but I really don't. But not that many kids like me.
Teddy bear.
8th and 7th grade, 7th and 8th grade, sorry. We still played Little League. High school didn't start until freshman year, which is 9th grade. And middle school is much smaller than upper elementary than elementary, so, you're stuck with the people. So I'm an Oriole and a Falcon, the biggest rivals, right? So not that many people liked me. I mean, a shitload of people hated me. And then finally, freshman year, when I played football, everybody respected me. The people that hated me in middle school didn't hate me in high school. Freshman year, I mean, I don't really give a shit now.
Yeah.
But they respected me as a person. They wouldn't say, "Oh, you're garbage at football. You think you're big and shit like that." But like now, it's like, "Oh, okay. I can't talk shit about him because, he's actually decent." Or they have that respect now for me that like when he played for the Orioles, he was the star of the team. No one liked him, but now that he plays on our team and he's good and he's chill and he's cool, and these people got to really know me.
Yeah.
And most of the time when you play football or any type of sports, usually with like some of the popular kids, they're like, "Oh, okay. This kid, it's a wake up call. This kid, it's cool. He's not a dick, jackass like what we thought." And that's what usually happens at high school. Is you just need to earn your respect. And if that's fighting, which I don't condone fighting, Me personally, I don't know if John can say this, knowing John. When it comes to beating ass, I'll do it. I fucking love beating someone's ass. But I'm not the type of person to swing first. If you can avoid swinging first, and there's comes a time when, like, you know,
there's certain times where
there's certain time. Yeah, there's
fight or fight situation.
If someone's saying something racist to you, if someone's saying something just completely messed up to another person, even, like, for instance, I say something racist to a black person, like, hey, you, the N-word, you know, or hey, cotton picker, something like that to a black guy. That's where you should step up and just, like, either swing or just shove him down to the ground, because that's unacceptable.
Right.
That's unacceptable. You're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. That just gives you every right to fucking just punch them in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to say. If it comes to me, like John currently was in an instance where I'm gonna mention it, but I'm not gonna say who it was, where his girlfriend cheated on him, right? There was his girlfriend. He looks at me and he says, "The girl." He fucking forgot who it was too, and this just happened, and he got all pissed off at the guy.
Not knowing the full story.
And he got all pissed off. He's about to go fight this guy. He takes off his bag. And I look at him. I'm like, listen, dumbass. First of all, nowadays, everything's fucked up.
Girls being the main thing.
It's not even that. Like, you don't know what people are carrying with them.
Anymore.
You don't even know what people are carrying with them. Like, when I almost got into a fight with so-and-so, he had a knife in his bag when they searched him. How the fuck did I know he had a knife in his bag when he searched him?
Right.
You know, so you don't even know nowadays what people are carrying.
Or capable of.
Or capable of, yeah. So John can, and I'm not saying that, you know, this kid wasn't a big kid. You know, John had it on size and stuff like that, but that don't mean shit.
Right. A weapon or something.
Yeah.
That you're not used to, like,
defending yourself
or, you know, that never put in that situation. There are certain things that, like, kind of happen.
I used to not be like this, where like I think twice before a fight. But like ever since that kid pulled out a knife at me, and when it was in school,
things changed.
And he had a bad, like, it changed. It shifted.
That moment, you realize, okay, this is serious.
It's not fucking around matter.
This isn't a bruise that's gonna heal. Yeah. This is like maybe life or death.
100% agree with you. And when it comes to stuff like that, when John was about to get into a fight with that kid, I pulled him aside. I'm like, listen, dumbass. First of all, you don't know what this kid's capable of. You don't know what this kid... And the kid I mean, I wouldn't say he's associated with gangs, but, like...
He's a druggie.
He's a druggie, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like a noob for saying that. He just doesn't care. Smokes a shitload of weed, whatever. Typical high schooler, but, like... I don't know how to say it, whatever, but... I looked at him, I'm like, don't do it, right? And the kid sits at my lunch table, right? And I go up to him... And me and this kid are cool. I've talked to him every once in a while. I'm asking him, yo, what the hell happened? And he's like, and he instantly knew what I was talking about. And he's like, well, so told me that they weren't dating, this and that. Because John just got with this girl, too. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, it's kind of been like more of an on and off.
On and off thing, yeah. And I texted John. I'm like, listen, dumbass. He didn't know you guys were dating. And he's like, bullshit. And I'm like, he showed me the text. And finally, John, you know, believed me. And he said, oh, he stepped back, and you stepped back and realized that this isn't the smartest thing. Because you can't give shit to a guy who didn't know that you guys were dating. Yeah, you can't fight him for that. And not even that. It's not John's fight to fight for this kid, to fight to this kid, because the kid had nothing to do with it other than bang his girl.
Right.
But he didn't know. So why fight the kid who banged your girl and didn't know, but you didn't say shit to the girl? That's the girl.
Yeah.
So it just makes no sense. But honestly, like, nowadays, dude, you don't know what people are capable of. Like, as I keep saying, like, the kid who pulled out a knife on me, he didn't pull it out. Sorry, like, he had his hand stuck in his bag, and there's this white boy, like, whiter than goddamn snow.
He thinks he's
hood. And he's like, oh, I see you shaking, and I see you do this, this and that, just talking like this slang, and like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. And when the teacher in that class reported it, what happened? Because like, if you see that, you know, the right
some sort of like verbal altercation, and it seems like it could lead to something else.
None of us didn't get kicked out of class. Both of us didn't get kicked out of class. Nothing happened to us. But You see nothing happen to us. One of us sit out. You know there's going to be a problem in the hallways.
Right.
You know there's going to be a problem out. So she called, and the second I got out of class, there was a security guard behind me, and there was a security guard down the hallway. And the security asked me what happened. I'm like, I explained to him what happened. He was like, what was in the bag? I'm like, shit, I don't know. And this kid's a stoner, too, so I'm pretty sure he had weed in the bag. Whatever, that's not my business. But when they searched his, when I was talking to the cop, the kid's like, oh yeah, you pussy, you go snitch, huh, pussy. So he, right in front of the security guard cop, but it was a cop, she was already talking shit. So I was like, okay, so this kid's currently not here, clearly, because you're talking shit about to fight me in front of a cop. And when the cops, arrested him, and when I told what he said, he was saying some racial slurs. I actually didn't. It was a teacher. They arrested him. They went through his bag. Which, when you get arrested, you get your shit goes through, especially in school. Like, you sign a slip saying that if you park at our school grounds, we can search your car at any time. We can search your bag at any time. We can search
it's school property.
Yeah, it's school property. Actually, the bags are a question. Do you think
the bags would be personal?
Okay,
you'd have to probably give consent for that.
Do you think, I'm going to cut my thing short. Do you think, because we get drug dogs in our school come in out of the blue, do you think if a drug dog sniffs something in a bag, do you think that should be searched without your lease saying, yes, you can search my bag?
Yeah, because it's against school policy. School policy set. There's set rules and regulations, right?
I gotta agree
and
with
out
you.
of school.
No,
right?
I gotta agree. I gotta disagree with you.
Well, if you have nothing bad on you, then you don't really have anything to worry about.
Okay, but who? Because a goddamn dog sniffed my bag. Why does that give you right to go through my personal belongings, right? And if you park in school grounds, that's something different to me.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel it's effed up because that's where you keep your personal belongings at, and just because a dog sniffed it, they're gonna go through it.
Right.
And especially what pissed me off, there was this one situation where it was sophomore year, last year, and my class got picked. The dog was sniffing something in my class, and there was 2-3 stoners in my class, and one of them sat by me. Not sat by me, sat like 2 seats from me, and there was nobody else really around us. And this kid didn't reek of weed, but I'm pretty sure I had weed on him. The dogs came inside. We left the classroom. When we left the class, dude, they're so strict too about the dogs. Like, you try petting the dogs, they get on your ass about it.
They'll bite your hand off.
No. The dog won't. The fucking officer gets.
Will.
Yeah, they get on your ass about it. But I gotta finish up. We only got 2 minutes left. When we got taken out of class, the cop comes outside and he said, "Whose brown bag was in?" The kid raised his hand. "Mine." Right. He goes back into class. 2 minutes later, he comes out. Whatever. Blah blah blah. And I come back into the class, and I see my bag searched. That just pissed me off. Cause why are you searching my bag? Your dog's trained, right? So wouldn't your dog know what bag it should be? Why are you searching my bag? It just pissed me off. Cause that's my personal stuff. There's no reason for you to go through it without my permission. Right. You're gonna let a cop come into your house without your permission. No. Because it's your personal stuff. It's your private space. And a backpack, in a certain way, is your private space. You can leave a condom in there. You can leave a diary in there.
Right. And something very personal.
Something very personal. Next thing you know, boom, for some odd reason, that cop is looking through your diary. That cop is looking through your diary of you doing weed, doing cocaine, doing this and that, and boom.
Your secrets.
Yeah. You did cocaine? Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
There's something certain against you when there shouldn't be nothing against you. There should be something against that kid who has the weed in the bag. But your bag got sniffed because he's right next to you. That's what pisses me off about that whole system. Do I think it's okay? No. I don't think that school should be able to search it. What I think should happen until you're 18 is your parents should be able to search it for you. For the school.
I like that idea.
Your parents should just like
but still with probable cause, I think what they should, really unless they have a warrant. Once you have a warrant, there's really nothing you could do. But I think once you have probable cause and approval from the student, teacher, etc., staff, then I believe
I still think
all things go.
I still think that it definitely. And when it comes to the
it's
point,
a problem we'll have to go on
the
about.
parents, it definitely is. And we only got 6 seconds left, guys. So thank you guys for listening. Take care.
Peace out.